All right. Before the story gets, I guess, well, I suspect more people will be talking about it tonight. Clinton, more pics. Pics of him with Epstein's underage escorts giving him a massage. I suspect there's more pictures to come out in the future. So here we go, right? Is this the end of Bill Clinton's career? Well, apparently not. Apparently, DNC still felt totally confident enough to have him speak at their convention. Um, okay, fine. You guys want to play that game? But if you're a socialist or a feminist or any of these people who espouse far left ideologies or even just left wing progressive ideologies, I don't agree with you at all. But neither does the DNC. They're just farming your votes for power. It's kind of obvious, right? I mean, basically, Republicans back in 2012 rejected Romney because turns out he was a shill. I didn't um, I didn't feel that way necessarily back then, but looking back, yeah, it was probably the right thing to shoot him down. Um, and instead, we got Trump, who's a complete outsider. Yeah, did we like everything about him? No. Did we trust him? No, because we're like a beaten dog. Every time we elect somebody, they turn into a rhino overnight. But this time, it worked out. That's why Trump is as popular as he is, because he was an outsider and he actually did what he said he's going to do. Now, Democrats, you guys keep electing people. And when you elect people, they bomb the Middle East, they raise the taxes on the poor, they destroy your cities, and they let rapists go. I'm talking about Bill Clinton and possibly Biden. All right? You guys nuked Judge Kavanaugh over nonsense, over something that just unbelievably vague accusations that were not backed up by. I should say there was only evidence to the contrary. You guys were totally fine ruining that guy's life, but now Clinton getting massages from 14-year-olds with known pedophile Jeffrey Epstein after having traveled to his island and whatnot, like it was like 26 times and probably more. Um, you guys keep voting for them. You keep backing them. What are you doing? What are you doing? It makes us it makes the moderates and it makes particularly conservatives not feel any empathy towards your guys' party's inner turmoil because it's like you guys get exactly what you deserve. You guys get exactly what you deserve. You're out there. You're still voting for Biden after I love how Hillary Clinton can essentially cheat and the DNC can manipulate things so that Sanders loses the last election, right? Some of you Sanders people, you did. You had the heart and you say, you know what? I can't reward that behavior within this DNC. I'm either going to stay home or maybe I'm going to vote for Trump. All right. Cool, right? You did something. You believe in something completely different than I do, but at least you got standards and you got principle. This time around, of course, Sanders sells you out and immediately endorses Hillary anyway. And now this time around, he barely even put up a fight for Bernie. He bent the knee. It makes you wonder if they have stuff on him. He bent the knee so damn early, and he really could have been a wrench in the DNC establishment. And he decided not to. No. It was too important. The Democrats having power was just too important to him. I guess he needs another two houses, right? The man of the people who's never built anything his entire life. Yeah, I don't like Sanders, but I don't have to like or dislike Sanders to realize that he's a complete sellout. And everybody who's basically continuing to support the DNC, who is in either basically progressive or a socialist, you guys are being played. It's about power. You guys want your progressive socialist, democratic socialist party, all this other crap. Fine. I hope you guys crash and burn. But I also, would like a ideological opponent I can debate. Instead, it's like watching you guys go back to like an abusive boyfriend or something. Like the DNC keeps screwing over, and you guys immediately you go, oh well, I'm just gonna believe whatever conspiracy theory I need to believe to then believe that Orange Man is Hitler or something to justify me voting for these people who keep screwing you over again and again and again. Why do you believe a word that comes out of their mouth? First of all, You know they're lying to you about what they believe, but then you're willing to turn a blind eye to that and then believe the lies they tell you about the other side, right? We do. We believe different stuff than you do. Congratulations. Welcome to anywhere in the world. Are you surprised? Does that mean that we're, kidnapping office boxes or mailboxes or whatever the hell they were showing? Like, no, it's not. If it sounds ridiculous, like the Russia thing, it probably is ridiculous. Use your brain. And they're manipulating you. They're manipulating you. They're getting you to believe the most insane bullshit about the right or Trump or whatever. Oh, everybody's a racist. Everybody's a Nazi. Everybody supports the Confederacy. What are you talking about? Talk to somebody on the right. You're not going to like what they have to say because you're going to disagree with a lot of their stuff, but you're going to figure out pretty quickly that the conspiracy stuff is just nonsense. Don't listen to your own echo chamber for reporting. My God, I see the same HuffPost articles spread around, and it's like, just, or New York Times. New York Times is the worst, man. They authoritatively state stuff, and it just ends up being wrong, and then you never see the retraction shared, right? It's just, you guys are being played. You're playing like a fiddle. DNC, media, they're like, keep voting for us so we have more power. And they've taken over your party. Republicans had the same problem. We had a problem for probably at least the 90s, I would say. At least the post-Reagan era. Got a lot of that, that deep state, those career politicians, John McCain's, right? Okay. We're not clean. We're not immune to it. But we got past it. And it certainly was never as blatant as it is with with Biden and the current DNC crop. I mean, for God's sake, basically, they put somebody up with dementia so that they could handpick whoever the VP pick was going to be. Because you guys voted wrong. Kamala Harris, 7% vote in her home state after being absolutely eviscerated by Tulsi Gabbard. Right? The one you guys kind of wanted. Well, you really wanted Sanders, I guess. Fine, at least put him up to fight us. But no. You guys don't get to choose that. They wanted Kamala. And the way they got Kamala, because she's a shill, was by basically making everybody bend the knee to Biden. Right? It's pathetic, guys. It's pathetic. So, whatever. Is Clinton going to go to jail? Probably not. But you guys got to take a long look in the mirror and realize what these people are doing to you. Because you look like jackasses. And us, we ain't perfect. We're jackasses. We laugh at Trump's shit-posting tweets, and we do turn blind eyes to things that maybe we shouldn't, right? Not as bad as you guys. Not as bad. You don't got a... you don't have a leg to stand on to complain about Trump's style and Trump's, brashness and bullishness and buffoonery when you let the DNC treat you like the way they treat you. You guys don't have a right to complain. So, and that's why our side's more attractive to the moderates. That's why we're going to probably crush you in November. It's just because, we actually stand for something. And you guys are just basically tools for DNC power. Sorry. Not fun. I'm not being very nice today. But you really got to reflect. You guys are killing me. It makes it impossible to have conversations with people. You guys you'll believe anything. It was insane conspiracy. Just to justify. I mean, you guys are still hung up on the Clinton email scandal. Like you guys still don't believe she did anything wrong. Why? You have no reason to protect Hillary Clinton. You have no reason to protect Bill Clinton. But you do. And not only that, you fall on your knees for when the DNC does it. That's sad. You see us protecting Mitt Romney or John Kasich or any people who just ended up being basically power shills? We don't care. But whatever. That's just my take on that. And I got something else to talk about after this.